It is for good reason that any hunter dreams of visiting Africa at least once in their lifetime. Tikamoon Plains offer a high diversity of environments and animals. Across its vast savanna, lush grasslands and forests, challenging highland ranges and deserts. Hunters old and new will find unique ecosystems barely touched by civilization. Is it yet another day when I'm going to be at their beck and call?
Hey, where are you and your group? The wildebeest hunt was supposed to start half an hour ago.
You don't have to remind me. One of them messaged me at 4 a.m. and asked to pick them up. You know, I'm a hunting guide, not a nanny.
I know you think of yourself as their hunting guide, but you are hired to make them feel like they are at the most luxurious stay and safari hunting experience they paid for. You can call it safari guide. But hell, if they need a nanny, you will be their nanny.
Sydney, you know I don't complain much, but this group
Is a pain in the ass, I know.
That's too harsh, but they are a bizarre bunch.
Very polite of you. I remember them as asshole number 1, number 2, number 3, and 4. Okay, maybe I remember the woman who stopped the shooter at the bank and won the Olympics a year later.
What?
You didn't know? She's basically a hero in the States. There was this bank robber who opened fire. She recognized the type of firearm he had, walked up to him as he was reloading, and pacified the fellow like a Terminator.
I had no idea.
Yeah, there was even a comic book called Trigger Vixen released about her. In the most epic moment of the story, she takes the gun from the shooter, makes him go down, and says, "Looks like you dropped something. Let me help you pick that up." And then she kicks him in the face. Ugh, I still get goosebumps. I asked her to sign my copy, but she refused. If you get her to sign it, I will give you a bonus.
It's a deal.
I know you're saving up cha-chings to surprise your daughter.
She's the light at the end of the tunnel this month.
Well, back to wildebeest then. They won't be resting at that spot forever.
Got it, boss. Hello? Somebody partied last night. I didn't want to clean this up since I've been promoted to their nanny.
We will meet you there for that wild beast, Percy.
Message this, message that. Do young people no longer know how to just call?
You got them, Mr. Guide?
Nah, but I found a note saying they should be at the meeting spot.
Good, good. By the way, could you look at the AC units in their rooms? Looks like they're broken.
First a guide, then a nanny, and now I'm a repairman.
You are whatever they need you to be.
I'd love to help, but you forgot that I don't have access to their rooms. They asked for privacy.
Oh, damn it. I'll grant you access to their rooms, but your card will take a few days to update. The system we're using is as old as that buffalo you harvested last month.
I guess our bizarre bunch will have to deal with the heat for a few nights.
Well, snowflakes do melt easily in Africa.
Good morning, Mr. Burnett. Michaela Vaughn speaking.
Morning. And it's Malachi, as I already told you.
Right, Mr. Burnett, you did. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make it to the wildebeest hunt.
That's a shame. Can I ask you why? Is everything all right?
This is rather embarrassing to admit, but during my morning warm-up of 500 bow shots, I suffered a bowstring slap.
Oh, God. Are you okay? Should I take you to the hospital?
No, please. Can you imagine the headlines if the media finds out that an Olympic medalist had a fatigued form and didn't rotate her elbow correctly?
It's understandable. You're used to firearms, but archery is still new to you.
Let's not discuss this topic anymore. It's not my arm that is hurt, but my pride. I will have to switch to compound bows for the rest of my stay.
As you wish. By the way, my daughter is a huge fan of Trigger Vixen. Could I get your...
I intend to avoid that piece of work like the plague for the rest of my life.
Is the rest of the group coming?
The rest of the group does not concern me. The call is over.
There goes my bonus. I get chills just speaking with her.
Hi, I won't be there for the wildebeest thingy.
But why, Miss Maddox? Weren't you excited the most yesterday?
I know, but I need to do a photo shoot with one brand for my Insta feed. The money isn't really worth it, but I didn't have a sponsored post for 2 weeks. I don't want to send the wrong message and not look advertiser friendly, you know?
Of course you don't.
Okay, old man. See you later. Oh, and send me the pictures of the wildebeest. It can even be dead if you forget to photograph it alive. Bye!
Hey!
Sorry, who is this?
Sparks are flying! Thunder strikes! It's Casper Sparks!
Not that again. Was it already your 6th, 7th time today?
Good morning, Mr. Sparks. I assume that's Miss Maddox in the background?
Yeah, she is frantically throwing her clothes all over the floor for that photo shoot, and I'm expected to help her choose. But listen, I can't make it to the hunt today, Moloch.
It's Malachi, not Moloch. Both may have originated in the Hebrew Bible, but they are not the same. How many times do I have to repeat myself? Or can't your lightning-struck brain remember any names without a jingle?
Emma is a bit nervous. She can't find the best look for her photo shoot. Apart from helping her, I also got a sudden inspiration for my new book. Once I hit my vein, I can't let it go to waste.
My daughter says that creativity should be trained like muscles. You learn to enable it whenever you need it.
Nah, that's not it. Truly genius ideas strike anytime, anywhere. You never know. Just like lightning. Ooh, that's good. I should write it down.
I swear, if you don't stop with lightning metaphors, I will stop you. Which one? The golden mesh top or the emerald blouse?
Sorry, I gotta go.
I don't get how those two are best friends. That leaves Percy. At least he's always been precisely on time so far.
Alexa, call the safari guide, not my spiritual guide.
Mr. Nash?
What? Well, who did she call this time?
It's Malachi Burnett. I'm waiting for you at the proposed location to hunt for black wildebeest.
Oh, now she calls the correct person. Perfect. Yeah, third time, maybe a charm should be their slogan.
I apologize. I don't follow.
Doesn't matter. I won't be there today. I've had enough of heat and animal smells, and I need to be in perfect shape for my afternoon meeting.
If I understand correctly, you won't be attending, as well as the rest of the group?
Yes, you are correct.
You could have let me know when you messaged me last night, or in the note you left in the lodge.
Look, I was indisposed last night. Hey, we're wasting your time right now, and as an entrepreneur, I understand there is nothing more annoying than that. You already have the permits and everything. You can go get the wild beast yourself, without amateur brats standing behind and asking dumb questions.
This is a unique experience some get to see once in their lifetimes, and you paid a large sum for it.
Yeah, and it's our money. It's not like we care.
I'm making sure you enjoy your time here to the fullest. That's our company's motto. At least I think it is.
Oh, so you worry about your review. I understand. You will get your 5 stars and a tip. Now, I really have to go. Later.
I guess the lecture I practice will only reach my ears. But he's not wrong. Sydney wants me to fill up the lodge with taxidermies anyway.
Hello, group, and welcome to the black wildebeest hunting. Do not mistake this animal for the blue wildebeest. The easiest way to differentiate between them is to look at their tails. Black wildebeest have white or creamy tail hair, as opposed to blue wildebeest with black tail hair. Also, observe the color of their coat. Black wildebeest are more consistent, typically dark brown to black in color. Blue wildebeest are mostly blue-gray. Another option is to look at their horns. Do they curve forward? If so, you are looking at a black wildebeest. If they curve sideways out from the head, it's a blue one. I should stop. Haley laughs at me when she sees me talking to myself. What the hell is that? I just don't understand. This is a bloodbath. Sydney, I don't even know where to start.
Don't tell me those assholes accidentally shot each other.
No, but one of them shot 3 lions as if they were practice dummies.
Please, I'm not in the mood for jokes. Did someone mistake a lion for a black wildebeest?
I don't know. It looks like one of the lions survived. I'm following its blood tracks now.
And when you reach the end, do you plan to interrogate it or what? What the hell happened?
Nobody arrived. They had other plans, so I went by myself. Then, after the hunt, I heard gunshots and discovered 2 dead animal bodies, with keys to the lodge dropped nearby.
Keys? Those can belong to anyone.
No, these are panorama home keys.
You can't be serious. We can't have a problem like this right now. We're in the middle of an expansion and a new investment round. Did you take the keys?
Yes.
Okay. Then no one can link us to those lions. Poachers will get the blame.
You can't be serious. We must report this.
No, they are our clients. Taking care of their well-being is our top priority. You saw nothing.
I can't talk to you right now.
Is he out of his goddamn mind?
The track's in here. I don't know what to do. Did they take the firearm from the lodge? How did they manage that?
Sydney, they did it with one of my firearms. I can't just ignore it.
Let's just calm down. Maybe it was just self-defense. They thought the lions were cute cats and almost got their hands bit off.
There were no signs of lions charging. They were shot from afar.
And what are you, Sherlock Holmes? You can't possibly know all the circumstances of what happened. Besides, they are not protected species. How many lions have you killed in your life?
Don't even get me started on this. There are some regulations that must be followed.
Look, we're dealing with rich and powerful guests. They want us to be in their corner no matter what. That's why the business is thriving. If we launch an investigation into our guests, it'll just be bad publicity.
I couldn't care less about publicity. It's not all about money.
I know you think I'm like Mr. Burns' incarnation sometimes. But think of the locals who would lose their jobs if Pandorama Incorporated gets into trouble. Miss Lou would close a restaurant. Ian with the newly opened hunting store supplies. Wes and Jacob and their renting.
Okay, I get it. You don't have to name the whole town.
Take some time. Breathe. How about you build that swing you wanted for Haley? I said no, but I already prepared all the wood and wanted to surprise you. It feels like it would do you some good and clear your head. Just let it rest for one day.
Okay, clearing my head it is. It's not like you're gonna listen to me anyway.
Hi, Dad.
Haley! Hearing you is like honey to my soul.
Sorry, I forgot to check what time it is in Tikamoon. I hope I didn't wake you up.
No, not at all. You can call me anytime. I was just preparing a surprise for you.
Aw, I hope you're building me the swing you promised 7 years ago.
What? No, absolutely not.
Really? I was just joking. But now it looks like I will have a swing.
It's definitely not a swing. When is your flight again?
In 3 weeks, but you know that. You've sent me a picture of your calendar with the date marked using 3 different highlighters.
I haven't seen you for half a year. Am I not allowed to be excited?
You video call me every week, Dad. Don't be so dramatic.
Yeah, and every time I do, you're too busy and have to go back to studying. It doesn't count.
That's what you get if you want your daughter to be successful.
And you will be, no matter the school.
Okay, Dad, Harvard is canceled. I'm going back home.
Oh, don't be sarcastic. You know what I mean.
Yeah, but it wouldn't kill you to be prouder of my school.
I am. Do you want me to call Sydney? It's all I ever talk about.
Okay, let's call him.
Never mind. I'm not in the mood to hear his voice again.
Did you two have a fight? Again?
You ask me as if I was your child.
Well, you are at an age when you start to regress back to your childhood. Okay, my friends are waiting for me. Bye, Dad.
Bye, Nugget. How did she know about the swing? Is she a witch? Now that she knows about this one, I should build her more swings. For every year that I forgot. So that makes it 6 more. Let's check the board of requests from guests first.
Ignore the other requests and call me! I need you to find some places in Tikamoon Plains for me. You'll help me in crushing my competition. The world of influencers can get dirtier than it looks. Emma.
Good day, Miss Maddox. Is this a good time to call?
Yeah, my photo shoot is over. Right now I'm having a few celebratory drinks. They paid me more than I expected, which is highly unusual these days.
Congratulations. Do you still need my help to look for places from the pictures?
Hey!
Calm down. It's just glass.
Wait, let me get out. Did you see those pictures?
Yes.
Do you know where those places are?
I've been all over Tikamoon Plains. I'll find it easily. Why are you interested in those places?
I don't want to act out a 4-hour-long drama explanation video, so let me get it straight. There's this girl who gets on my nerves. That's an understatement. More like she's electrocuting my entire nervous system with every post she makes.
I think I've heard something about her from my daughter Haley. She's a fan of yours.
Oh, really? How cute.
The name of the second influencer is Amelia, and people call her Emma too. So they often mix you two up, right?
Yeah, and she says, what a coincidence! Coincidence my ass! If I could wipe her off the face of the earth, I'd do it. I'd squash her like a fly and see weird goo come out of her body as her stick-like limbs shiver in their last attempts to survive. That was a joke. So, can you find those places for me and send the coordinates? Those are her pictures, but she tagged the locality as the planet Earth. How quirky. I want to redo those pictures and show the whole world who the real Emma is.
If you say so, Miss Maddox, it's much better than you doing to Amelia whatever you just described.
Again, that was a joke. You old people just don't get humor, do you?
Found the location of the petroglyph. Sending it to you right now.
Sweet. Amelia simply took a terrible tourist pic. She has no taste for real photography.
I'm almost afraid to ask, but what's your idea for this one?
Probably the simplest of my ideas. I just need to find a mirror as big as the whole wall and make this picture a symbol of self-reflection. I also want some modernist piece to show the past and the present of art, with me being the future.
Very simple indeed. I'm at the Baobab location. The coordinates should be sent to you any second.
Hey, and listen to this. The concept for this photo will be David versus Goliath. Me with an axe next to the baobab tree, symbolizing the end of an era for dear Amelia.
I'm sorry, I don't know anything about photography, but it sounds lovely.
You are right. You don't know anything. It sounds spectacular.
I'm at one of the locations. Sending you the coordinates right now.
Great. Do you think you can get me, like, a zebra and an elephant for a photo shoot there?
Oh, I'd have to discuss this with my boss, but he likes to claim that we will fulfill any of our guests' wishes.
Okay, tell him I don't want the most majestic animals. If they could look, let's say, deathly sick, that would be great. It would echo the deadly nature of the valley perfectly.
Certainly. I've got no idea what Haley likes about her. Speaking of being a fan. Oh, can I ask you a little favor? Could you maybe get Miss Vaughn to sign one copy of Trigger Vixen?
No chance. She hates it to bits. She once bought out every copy from her local bookstore. I wanted her to make a huge fire pit and do a photo shoot about setting your ideals on fire, but she didn't want any more attention paid to it.
If I may be so bold to ask, why does she despise it so much?
Never really asked her. Try asking Percy. He was there when it happened. Thank you for finding all the locations. Hey, you said your daughter is a fan. What's her name?
Haley.
Haley. I'll make sure to prepare something for her. You must be a great father. Can't imagine mine helping me find locations in Tikamoon Plains for photo shoots.
I'm sure if he had the resources like I do, he'd gladly help you.
Doubt that. He's dead. Anyway, see you later.
I've heard from locals and also your boss that you are an excellent shooter. It's been a while since I felt this competitive nudge inside me. Would you join me for some Cape Buffalo bow shooting? Contact me when you are in the area.
This is Percy Nash's assistant. I've been asked to request a little favor from you. Did Miss Vaughn ask for a shooting competition with you?
Yes?
Can't believe this is my job. Could you be so kind to imply that you've been hunting with Mr. Nash, and he was a surprisingly patient hunter who lets his prey take its time, and also a precise shooter who never misses his target?
Why? I'm available. He can come and hunt with me anytime.
Mr. Nash is not a big fan of the local climate, nor is he a fan of the animals, or nature, or acting like a normal human being at all. Sorry. To quote him directly, I just don't have time for that never-ending stalk, and honestly, I've had enough of the heat. This hotel lobby is my new home. He also wants to know when the AC in his lounge will be fixed.
My boss is upgrading my key to a higher security level so I can enter his room. It'll be fixed as soon as possible.
I'll forward him your message. And please, do not forget to inform Miss Vaughn of Mr. Nash's impressive endurance and marksmanship.
Of that I will. Hello, Miss Vaughn. It's Malachi.
Mr. Burnett, good to hear you. I've been itching for a challenge. I found some wild buffalo eating zones. Let's see if we can stalk one. So, how great of a shooter are you?
I'd say I'm just as good as any other hunter in Tikamoon Plains.
I've been informed that you are annoyingly humble.
Is that what Sydney said?
Yes, your boss seems to praise you a lot. Have you ever considered shooting as a sport? Try to measure how good you are?
No, not really.
I've watched the Olympics ever since I was little. I admire those who are called the best in their field.
The Olympics are full of esteemed people. But you never know. Any talent is hard to measure. The best shooter may just be a rifleman hunting for fun in some small state in Australia without taking part in a single competition.
I believe that if you are so good at something, you will nurture your talent and challenge the best. Now, if you will excuse me, I have a Cape buffalo in front of me. The rules are simple. Kill it with just one shot, piercing both lungs. Now, silence. God damn it! I will break this useless bow in half!
What happened?
I didn't get the shot. My arrow flew right over the animal. The buffalo is gone.
Did the buffalo move?
No, it didn't. It happens. All the time. I smoothly draw back on the arrow, coming to the full draw position. I feel my nose pressing against the string, and my sight is in a perfect position. Then I aim, but instead of confidently squeezing the trigger on my aid and hitting the bullseye, I freeze. And for a moment, I panic. I want to make the perfect shot. I don't want the animal to suffer. I don't want anyone to suffer because of me.
That eventually happens to every hunter who strives for perfection. There are two types of archers. Those who already suffer from target panic, and those who will.
What? Target panic? That's absurd. Honestly, I haven't laughed like this in ages. Your turn to shoot.
I failed my shot as well.
Really?
I shot too early. Percy Nash is here with me, and he was patient enough to down the buffalo with one shot.
Ha! That's ridiculous.
course he can't even lift a boat with his tiny arms. Give him the phone.
I'm afraid his hands are too bloody at the moment. He's deep in the buffalo.
You're a terrible liar.
I'm preparing a few exercises for my book about living to the fullest. Something here in Tikamoon Plains reveals the innate potential of living as if this was your last living day. Can you come to the racetrack to help me with one of the exercises? Casper Sparks.
Mr. Sparks? No, I'm afraid I can't see you.
Maybe that's for the best. What you need for this exercise is just yourself. And you don't have to call me Mr. Sparks. It's Casper. Guess what my name was before rebranding?
No idea.
It was Avery. But Emma told me the name is the essence of a person. And Avery captured me perfectly at the time. As average.
I think Avery is a good name.
Right? My family wasn't happy about the change. Like, I cut them off. I do miss the name sometimes. Or my 9-to-5 job. It was safe.
What did you do before?
I was a speech-language pathologist. Ha! You didn't expect that. I liked helping people. I hope I still do. Anyways, do you remember what I asked you when we first met?
You asked me what I'm most afraid of.
And what was your answer?
My daughter's death.
No, that was the boring answer. What was your second one?
Fear of reckless people, especially here.
That's the one. Recklessness. I want you to overcome your biggest fear today. Now for the exercise. I want you to get in the car and finish this race course I've prepared for you.
Sounds easy enough.
I've decided to call this the Fear Challenge. I can see it getting viral. Even Emma liked it.
You listen to Emma a lot. What is Emma's biggest fear?
Of being forgotten, not recognized. She doesn't have normal fears like spiders or something. My challenge doesn't work well with such abstract fears. That's what she said to me.
You two sound very close. How did you get to know each other?
Emma has been my best friend for a long time now. Like 3 years. We met at the hospital after I got struck by lightning. She was fascinated by my story and the marks the lightning left on my body. We did a photo shoot inspired by the incident, and I became famous thanks to her. She likes to say that she invented me.
Not sure if you can invent a person. And what is your biggest fear?
I'm not afraid anymore. Of anything. I used to be afraid of everything. Ordering pizzas over the phone, telling waitresses that I got the wrong order, and heights too. But I was lucky enough to be reborn after that lightning bolt struck me. And I want everyone to be reborn along with me. Starting with you.
don't think I'll make it in time.
I'm sure you can still make it. How are you feeling?
Afraid that I'll have to redo this.
Fear is one of the ways for darkness to engulf you. Let your courage be the guiding light on the path to the finish line.
And here I thought I was supposed to be a guide.
How are you feeling now? Liberated?
A little bit desperate. How can you drive this fast?
Just get rid of the fear. Shed it like a snake sheds its redundant skin. I want to name my book, You Only Live Once, so enjoy the ride.
That's not very original, is it?
Emma said that too, but I like it. It's simple, and it just says what the book's about. But maybe we'll add a subheading, the story of the lightning bolt survivor. My editor thinks it will sell more this way.
I did it!
How do you feel?
Happy. Surprisingly.
Welcome to the other side, where people are not afraid of overcoming their fears.
Maybe this is not such a bad exercise as I thought.
Not sure if I should tell you this,
Then don't tell me.
but I feel like I should.
Then tell me.
But promise me you won't do anything.
I made the decision for you. Don't tell me.
The lion that escaped the wrath of our guest is now getting close to the villages nearby.
How do you know it's the lion?
Locals report that he seems to be in pain. There are blood smears all over him, and the wound looks like it's from a firearm and not an animal attack.
Sounds like our guy. Or is it a lioness?
It's a male, and a very aggressive one at that.
Has he attacked anyone?
Not yet, but a number of hunters are already onto him. I hope he'll be taken care of soon.
You know I'll have to report it, right? Otherwise you'll lose not money, but me.
I know. I knew all along. Just been trying to figure out a solution. How about a deal? You find out who did it, then we will report this. I don't want the whole group to be targeted by an investigation.
Sounds like a deal. Just upgrade my access to their rooms.
I've already requested it from our programmer.
By our programmer, you mean your 16-year-old nephew?
Shut up. He won an award at his school. He built a website or something. Now, go to work.
Seems like Percy and Casper added something.
Call me immediately.
Mr. Nash, I found your business card, so I'm contacting you now.
Who is this? I'm in the middle of a meeting.
It's Malachi Burnett,
Who?
your safari guide.
Ah, right. I was waiting for you to call me. Excuse me for a moment. Meeting adjourned. I have to take this call. Hey, Jack, pay the bill for me, will you? Sorry for the way I replied. I have to oversee dozens of important projects at the same time, and occasionally I just snap.
I understand that, Mr. Nash.
And call me Percy, Malachi. I need you to be discreet. Do not tell anyone about this.
Unless it's illegal, I'm here to help.
You know about my business, right? Sparkle, sparkle. Double sparkling water.
Not before you arrive, no. I believe it's not selling here.
And that's my problem. I want it to be the best-selling bottled water across the world. So I thought I'd make it more appealing to the local people, using natural sources in Tikamoon Plains. I've prepared a water test kit for you and the location of 2 springs I want you to test for water quality.
Wouldn't it be better for a state laboratory to test it? I have no experience with anything like this. Unlike my daughter, I'm pretty sure I failed chemistry at school.
No. My number 1 priority is discreetness. The fewer people know about this, the better. The test kit is waiting for you in the kitchen. Call me after you reach the springs and test them.
What's up, Dad? You never call me this late.
Sorry, did I wake you up?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Nugget, but can you help me with this? I'm testing water with a test kit and some colored strips, and I can't figure out the results.
Why are you doing that?
Well, I'm supposed to be discreet, but one of our guests wants to use the local Highland Springs for bottled water, and I'm testing them for him.
With those home water test kits? You should send it to the laboratory.
That's what I told him.
The boxes usually contain instructions with a color chart. Check the color of the strip and compare it to the chart. These tests are designed to be easy to read. But I can tell you right now, he's not the first one who thought of using those springs. There was a recent study in Tikamoon Plains, and it was advised not to use the Highland Springs. A group of researchers found out that animals also avoid them.
I didn't know about the study. I'll contact the guy then. I love how you know everything.
Finally, you admit it. You know, it would have helped my self-esteem as a teenager.
Thank you. And good night, Nugget.
Good night. And don't drink that water.
Hello, Percy. I've just tested the first spring. I found out about a recent study in the area.
I've read the study and I don't care. What were the results?
The water has very high levels of copper, iron, and fluoride.
Damn it. Never mind. Find the second spring and test it as well. Call me. And don't concern yourself with studies. Only do what I tell you to.
Percy, I tested the second spring and the results are the same. Animals don't drink this, and neither should humans.
Then we will stick to Plan B. I already bought the land for both of those springs. We will build electric fences around them. Claim the water is fine, but use the source we have in the States. And here, it'll just be a front.
Is that all, Percy?
Yes. Oh, wait, no. Did you speak to Michaela recently?
Yes. Your assistant asked me to mention your perfect marksmanship to her.
And? How did she react?
She was astounded.
Then I don't understand. She's been avoiding my calls. That woman is harder to reach than an angel investor on vacation. Or a drinkable spring in Tikamoon Plains, for that matter. I'll deal with it myself. Thank you. Your 5 stars aren't going anywhere.
I don't need 5 stars, but thank you very much for thinking about me. If I could be so brazen as to ask, would you be able to give me a signed copy of Trigger Vixen?
Ooh. Well, getting Michaela Vaughn's authentic signature for Trigger Vixen is a Herculean task. But I can fake one signature if it's for you.
It's for my boss, actually. I know that Miss Vaughn doesn't like the comic book. Do you know why? Is it controversial?
No, it's not. It's just portrayed in a very heroic way. And I know Michaela is a hero. I was there. But she didn't say any cool words or kick the man in the face. She disarmed him and saved everyone, but shivered the entire time. It was extremely brave, but she feels like she was weak, like she could be better. Just like the Trigger Vixen. Oh, I don't know why I'm telling you this. Keep it to yourself, okay? Somehow you have this aura of comforting security. Well, gotta go. Thanks.
No new exercises for my book. Don't worry. I want to go honey badger hunting. They've always fascinated me. Such a small body keeping up with such a tenacious creature inside. I need to observe them up close. Casper.
Casper, I'm at the location. Do you want me to bring you a firearm?
Oh, hi! I already have one. I borrowed it from the storage in the lodge. I hope it's okay.
How did you open it?
It was already open, so no harm done, right?
I believe there was a rule that you are not allowed to touch the firearms without my presence. I think I only made an exception for Miss Vaughn.
Oh, come on. You know I'm a decent shot. I hunt all the time in the States. So, let's get those honey badgers, right? Can't wait to get up close to them. did you get?
2.
I will not lose. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
The storm is coming. No, no, no! It's happening!
Casper, the sky is clear. There's no storm coming.
No! It's coming for me!
What is coming for you?
The lightning! It's hunting me down! I can hear it growling!
It's okay. Send me your location. I'll drive you back to the lodge.
Do you know how to survive a lightning strike?
Casper, tell me where you are. You're clearly having a panic attack.
If your hair begins to stand on end or your skin starts to tingle, a strike is imminent. Crouch down and get as low as you can, but don't lie down.
Casper, what about overcoming your fear? Listen to me.
Place hands over your ears to prevent hearing loss from the thunderclap.
You'll get through it. Just take it as an exercise from your book.
The only thing touching the ground should be the balls of your feet. Pull the heels of your feet together. It's here!
Casper! That didn't sound like a thunderclap. Sydney, Casper is missing. He's hurt and in danger. Can you call search and rescue?
What happened?
I'm not sure exactly. We went hunting. He got a panic attack. I think he may have been mauled by our lion.
Send me the coordinates for the place. Hey, all this talk about lions. Do you remember the state of the fence around Panorama Home?
Sure, but I have a feeling it's not in the best shape.
Check it and call me.
Hey, Sydney? The fence is in worse shape than you were after our last kudu hunt.
Is the fence also threatening to murder you if it has to take another step?
Well, the fence is about to throw itself into the nearest fire pit.
Ah, damn it. I don't have the budget for it. Why are infinity pools so expensive? Maybe the fence doesn't need to be fixed. What was that?
Either the wounded lion is coming for revenge or a different lion. I'm gonna go check it out. The lion is gone, but it doesn't change the fact that it was here. Got too comfortable around man-made structures, meaning you should invest in a good fence for the safari lodge, not an infinity pool.
Overgrown cats ruining my infinity pool dreams. Anyways, I have some good news, and then some bad news. For a change.
The bad news first, please.
Well, we are fully booked for the rest of the season.
You already told me that last week. Is this to soften the blow of the bad news?
You know me too well, buddy. Remind me to fire you after this season is over.
Sure. I can finally start thinking about retirement.
Don't even joke about it. You still have a lot of work to do, and expensive school tuition on top of it. Not to mention the local community.
You started it.
Whatever. Just don't quit after you hear the bad news. So here we go. The lion attacked a group of tourists. They are in the hospital right now. 2 lightly injured, and 1 in critical condition.
Oh, no. Sydney.
I know what you're thinking, and no, we did the right thing. You tracked the lion, and it escaped. The result would be the same if we had reported it.
The search for the lion could have started sooner.
It's not like anybody has died. Wait, my nephew just texted me. You now have access to their rooms.
Finally.
And can you maybe look at their ACs as well?
Really? Fine. It's like a mini drugstore. It's Michaela. She looks happy here.
I am a fraud. Help me! Can I tell them? Can I tell anyone? I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm afraid.
I hope search and rescue find him soon. Then he can rewrite this. Unless it's for the lion, it's none of my business. What is all that filth? No wonder it didn't work.
Finally, Mr. Nash. Mr. Adiza is waiting for you in the lobby. He knows the springs are toxic. If you don't get there right now, he will leave.
It's Malachi Burnett. I just found Percy's phone.
Where did you find it?
Inside Panorama Home. He's not here.
I've been trying to reach him all day. He never leaves his phone, unless...
Unless?
He sometimes does it when he's with the group. And he wants attention. He behaves like a man-child. Please, don't tell him I spoke of him like this.
You don't have to worry. Admitting the problem is the first step. Hello there. Hope you can keep secrets. Nothing else here. That leaves Emma's room. Does Sydney not know about air conditioning maintenance? Instead, maybe I can check the SD card contents somewhere. I'm getting a strong urge to clean this room. Everything is clean now. And why do I feel so filthy? This is not art. This is vile. And a crime. She went too far. I went over their rooms. It's Emma Maddox.
What? Asshole number 2? The influencer? Was she attacked by the lions?
She killed them for one of her photo shoots.
Couldn't she just ask you for approved lion hunting?
She could, but it's not her style. I'm going to report her now.
Wait. Did you fix the ACs?
Are you really asking me that right now? But yeah, I'm a professional and a fool, so of course I did.
Let me report her. Meanwhile, there's something that only you can do. The lion hurt 2 hunters who went after him.
What? God, no, Sydney.
As the most reliable guide in the area and an experienced hunter, you've been personally picked to hunt it down.
I'll do it. On one condition. The other hunters have to be called off. I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
I'll pass on the message and send you his last known location. Finally, be careful, buddy. If something happens to you, Haley will kill me.
The lion is highly aggressive. Should approach it very carefully.
Hey, our 2 guests are hospitalized.
Who?
Guess.
I'm not in the mood for joking.
Nash and Sparks.
What do their injuries look like?
They got mauled pretty badly. I just went to see them. Nash wants to sue Maddox, as his face will have permanent scarring. Sparks lost 3 fingers. The doctors would reattach them if they weren't in the lion's stomach.
And where's Emma?
The police are searching for her as we speak. I'm driving to the station now. We'll call you with an update.
It won't hurt anymore.
Hello, dear Malachi. Guess where I am right now?
Emma, either in jail or on a plane to Cuba.
Ding, ding, ding. Just on the first try. I'm behind bars. A little bird told me I'm here thanks to you.
You're there thanks to your own actions.
You should be sitting here next to me. How many lions have you killed?
There's a big difference.
Says a clown to a parrot. Anyway, I wanted to thank you. Since the news broke, I've got a record number of followers. I've also sent a gift for your daughter, Haley. Have a beautiful life, old man.
To Haley, with love, Emma Maddox.
Got you a gift. You have to deal with such a boring group of professional hunters now. I wanted to remind you of your favorite bizarre bunch. Open the package.
Sydney, do you enjoy torturing me?
I don't enjoy it. I revel in it. Open the package.
Huh. He changed his name back. Now that's good rebranding. Releasing it only a few weeks after the line hurt so many people? Rather controversial.
I've heard that you will receive a bonus from your boss if you get a signed copy. Consider this a miracle. I never signed it before, but you deserve it. Thank you for your kind words during our buffalo hunting. Michaela.
Better not resell it. Just wanted you to have a look. Sydney.
I hope I'll get to hunt with her again.
Hey, Dad, did you forget something?
Haley, did I forget something?
I can't believe you. You've been looking forward to my arrival for months, and then you forget to pick me up at the airport.
Oh, I'll be right there.
Hey, oh my God, guess who I just saw at the airport?
I'm a horrible guesser.
Emma Maddox. She was released on bail today, so I approached her and asked her for an autograph.
Really? Didn't have to do that.
I know, but she was alone and looked so sad, checking her bag in. I just couldn't help myself.
Alone? I thought the media would be all over her after what happened.
Well, they kind of were for the first few days. But remember her arch nemesis Amelia I told you about?
Interestingly enough, Emma did mention her.
Did she? So here's the thing. While Emma was behind bars and couldn't post, Amelia committed an even more heinous crime.
Oh God, what did she do?
She released an exclusive line of Africa-inspired makeup. The shipping company screwed up big time, so all the packages arrived with mold inside.
What does it have to do with Emma?
Since hate mobs redirected their attention to Amelia, Emma lost a ton of subscribers. She's practically forgotten now. The way my American friends think, sure, Emma did massacre some animal in a faraway country, but at least she's competent, unlike the lady that delivers makeup with mold.
You know, I'm getting worried about your stay there.
Better worry about my stay here. Come get me, Dad. I'm tired and hungry. Do you have any idea how stressful connecting flights are?
Be right there, Nugget.